Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to my show. Today I'm going to do something different. I was thinking that I wanted to work on a story that was already told in past history and use tarot to confirm it. Tower. I want to look at the story of God in the Garden of Eden, not the first chapter where everything was fine and awesome. Remember, we had that first chapter where God created um, light. He divided the light from the darkness. Um, then he, divided the waters from the waters. And then, the primordial waters from the um, regular waters is what I would take it. And, and everything was fine. The Garden of Eden was beautiful, and we were all happy. Then we come to the second half of where Adam and Eve, you know, Adam was created in first, I think Eve was too. I'll have to go back. But let's just say we're in the second half, and all of a sudden there's the warning: do not go to the tree in the center of the garden. We get this warning. Temptation. So in the first half, as we grow up as children in the garden, I can see us being like 2, 3 years old, okay? In our mind, right? Because we've never had no obstacles. Everything was freely given. Life was abundant. Anything we wanted, we could have. And it, was truly, truly paradise. But we weren't maybe maturing. You don't mature if you don't have an obstacle. So now we come to the second part of the garden, and we're told to stay away, literally, from the tree in the center of the garden. And we have a temptation going on here, right? So God Himself was the one that put the temptation out there, or the caretaker of the garden, whoever was caring for the garden at that time, whoever was guardian of the garden of God. And so it was told, stay away from the centaur tree. Now, I want to talk about tree. A tree is the symbol of an ancient lineage. The tree is the symbol of our heritage. The closer to the top of the tree we get, the younger we are. So our ancestors and stuff are all written on the bottom leaves of the tree, and then as we go up, there we are too. So I see that this could have been an ancient lineage of centaurs, very smart. I used the language and paired it with other language. Centered, centaur, means to be solid and strong. So we've got this tree in the centaur of the garden, and we have been tempted by telling us, no, do not go near that tree. And my question now is why? Why was Adam and Eve tempted and told not to go near the tree in the center of the garden? Because you tell a 2-year-old no, it's going to take them a while to get this message, and they're going to want to do it over and over and over again. So what was the drawing? What did they want to find there? What were they looking for? Ace of water. Ace of cups. They were looking for God. Ace of cups. Adam and Eve were looking for, let me look, where's my book, Ace of cups. I'm thinking that they were looking for God. Ace of water. unconditional love, overflowing abundance, the fertility of love. I am filled with love from spirit and joyously let it flow out to others where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. Love gives me hope, shining brilliant light on all possibilities available to me. I am optimistic about bringing dreams into being. Spirit always informs me and guides me, allowing me to illumine the darkest of places. So we are talking about a place right here where we started out in darkness, where we were tempted and told, there was trouble there. We were actually, if he was the guardian of the garden and Adam and Eve were the first experimental male, female woman on this planet, and it was a loveless place. They must have been very uncomfortable, very unsettled, very, and they were looking for something better. And again, they're children, right? So they go looking for unconditional love, and they go to the tree in the center of the garden. All right? Now, we're going to go to the astrological deck. I'm going to pull it out here because I want to know what signs of the astrological chart we were working with. So Adam and Eve are going to the tree. What sign is the tree under? What sign, let's ask God, creator of universes, what sign was the tree under? Was the tree good? Was the tree evil? Was it both? It was said that it was the tree of good and evil. So the fruit, could be duplicated, but what sign represented the tree? Okay, here we go. This is an astrological deck. We want to know what place in the zodiac it fell. Under the Magician. It was under Gemini, the Lovers. The Magician, Gemini, as you can see here, and Virgo. We got Virgo and Gemini over here. Gemini is the twins. And it was under the sign of Virgo. Which makes sense because we have Adam and Eve, right? We have the two first lovers brought together under the sign of the Magician in the sign of Virgo. And I say that because we got the Magician's outside the window. So under the sign of the Geminis, see the window under them? And the Virgo is in the window, and I'm saying in the sign of Virgo. So we got Virgo and Gemini here. We've got the Magician and the twins. So we do have a three-party situation. And there's no doubt. Okay, what did this represent for Adam and Eve? We're looking for unconditional love. They have went to the tree that's in the sign of the twins, which represents twin flame, unconditional love, in the sign of Virgo, which represents practicality, using resources properly, in her best form. Virgo is very magical in a practical way. So we have the tree was in the sign of Virgo, kick, and Adam and Eve came to the tree, kick. What happened at the tree? betrayal. The Nine of Swords. What kind of betrayal? Um, um, did Eve betray Adam or Adam betray Eve? Now, this is a male-female thing, I know, and, you know, both of us, male and female, carries both energies, male and female. So what happened? What happened? Held back. Four Pentacles, Capricorn and Sun. The Sun in Capricorn. Who held back? This is a minor arcana card. The Magician, the tree they came to was a powerful, high-ranking tree or person or something of that sort. And there was a backstab. So, who held back? I got the Empress on the bottom. Let's go. Who held back? Well, we see right here, this right here represents the tree, because we see the stars covered the Magician. This is the tree too. So we've got a universal tree here that is, you know, got a universal lineage on it from, you know, DNA from where we came from. You know, we came from obviously outer space. We came from another place and time. And here we have the universe offering this cup to this little girl. This child. And as we said before, Adam and Eve, or they were children, or one of them was just a child. Adam was created first, so maybe he had grown up enough and was representing the universe and offered the cup to this child. This little girl who probably knew nothing about life, which was Eve. So Adam offered the apple to Eve, and not Eve offered the apple to Adam. Let's see. Let's see, where are we going to go here? We're going to go to the chakra deck. The apple. Did Adam offer the apple to Eve? Because that's what I'm seeing. It was offered to Eve, not Adam. Let's see. Let's ask the cards. Did the apple get offered to Eve, or did Eve offer the apple? The devil's on the bottom. Did Adam offer the apple to Eve? I got a kick. Yes. Was Adam the serpent that was in the tree that he took Eve to? Was Adam the serpent? Yes. Now, what does this mean? I am not sure, but it means that that's a reversal of what we were told, that women was the ones who created this problem. And we can very well see that the cards are saying, oh no, that's not the truth. That the apple was offered by Adam, and that Adam was the serpent. Adam, the Son of God. Wheel of Fortune. Yes. The fallen angel. I knew this all along. The divine feminine had a lot of things put upon her that were not her responsibility nor her burdens to bear. Was this to tie us together in marriage, that we might be a part of taking care of them? First, let me ask, did God give them earlier death than us because women live longer than men generally? Was it because of this, what Adam did? The chariot forward. Yes. This planet belongs to the mothers, and we know that because this is a planet where we raise our children. Yes. Yes. Now, I was inspired to do this reading about the Garden of Eden, which has always been I quit even thinking that we did wrong a long time ago, because I know that I saw it. I saw it. Through the reading of the Bible, I saw it. And of course, men has an Adam apple right here to prove that he was the one. Guilty. There it is right there. Voice, speech, whatever. Maybe we couldn't talk. Maybe all of a sudden he got words, whereas the ladies didn't have no words to say, and we were kind of like under their command. We're no longer under the command of the divine male. The church has fallen. We are equal. We were made equal. Remember that, ladies. We're equal in every way. Equal in every way. Seven of Swords. Do not let anyone steal your independence or your sovereignty. Mothers belong to this planet. We give birth just like the earth does. Mothers belong. That's whether you're a man or a woman. Because if you nurture your children, you're working in your divine feminine, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. Keep on being beautiful and shine for your children. Do not be stiff in a post. Open up. Take accountability for your actions in front of your children. Let them see that making mistakes is a part of life. Don't hide it. Victory. Do not hide your mistakes from your children. Let them see the truth so they know it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes. Own up to the mistakes. Now, the children obviously belonged to a greater thing than this planet. We belong to the universe, whereas control was taken from Eve, right? And she was told she had to serve her husband for the rest of her life, every day. Wow, what a curse. Everybody knows we've been with some men that were probably assholes. Finally, after 60 years, I decided to serve myself. That's right, ladies. Serve your own best interest. Make sure you're looking at your own best interest. This is not a male-bashing thing. This is the fact in the matter that many men leave their wives and children behind. That is not male bashing. That's a screwed up truth that's on this planet right now. They choose others. We get so old and then we're not what they want anymore, and they go out looking for something else or something more. Let's celebrate that we are no longer under their control. The truth is coming out. They never had no power over us in the first place. Women are powerful and magical. We are literally the tree, fruitful and abundant. We are the tree. We give birth to the children that add to the tree, the seeds that fall upon this earth. We are the tree. We are the tree. We give birth. We drop seeds. We grow our own family trees. We are no longer under the control of males. Because you know why? We can find our own divine male principle, and we can grow our own happiness in our own selves, in our own families. We are capable as men and women of doing anything, but I want the women to know especially. Many peoples have been held down over lifetime after lifetime, men and women. But women are the dominant priority who have been made to feel worthless. And you were only an object to raise my children. And those days are over. Queen of Swords, set your boundaries. Let them know. Delve into their business and see what they're doing. Keep your eye on them as quick as they keep their eye on you. Let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. That the left hand don't know what the right hand is doing. Yeah, the right hand is the male. The left hand is the female. So, they don't want the left hand to know what the male business is. All that biblical shit. You know what I use my Bible for these days? It holds up my bed. That's right. I took the good out of it, the glorious, the beauty that was in there, and then I told the devil to eat the rest, because I knew the devil is a liar. And I know what truth is when truth is said. I know the difference between what is good and evil. I've learned my trees and I've learned my lessons. Absolutely. See, I'm looking down, looking on what I've been through. It says maybe, but let me tell you something. I have, and I know it. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Amen. And so, what I'm trying to do here is give you a little taste of a different history and to think what it would have been like for us as mothers if we, from the very beginning, were taught how awesome we were as creator mothers. Can you imagine the world that we would have created that could have been soft and gentle? Well, here's the truth. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And so, let us look at what we're saying. The first, right, creations was the birds, the air animals, the creatures, everything was created then, Adam. But the last one to be created was the divine feminine, and her name was Eve. And in the evening comes the softness, the gentle, cool breeze, and the beautiful full moon. We love the evenings, don't we? Soft and gentle and kind. Eve was the last one that God created. And in the end, we're going to be first because we know how to rule this planet. We know how to take care of the children. We know everybody needs a home. We know everybody needs food. The divine feminine is stepping up to the plate, and we are going to take the bat, and we're going to swing a home run. We know we can't bring children onto this planet if we can't afford to take care of them. We know that. We know many, many things. All men want to do is bars. Bars from power, bars from abortions, bars from receiving the same amount of money they do, always wanting to make us feel as if we're the lesser one. But let me tell you something, the last shall be first, and the last thing God created was the woman. I hope you all stayed long enough to hear that. I hope y'all stayed long enough to hear that. The last thing God created was a woman. And the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. And so it is. Get ready to rule the world, ladies. Get ready to bring your children the best education possible. Get ready to put everybody in a home. Get ready to feed with nutritious food. And hey, a little cake and ice cream never hurt nobody, right? Get ready to have some fun with who you are, your power and your magic. Get ready, ladies, because God's getting ready to put us first, and we're going to change the world. I love you, girls. God bless. Men, run into your divine feminine. Turn into your divine feminine and heal her up and make her beautiful, because we need all the love we can get to change this place. And the more love we have, the quicker we go. And through the power of the Holy Spirit, I bless you all. I bless you all. Eve did not give Adam the apple. Adam offered the apple to Eve. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Eve was the last thing God created, and he created it from the same DNA as Adam. So if Adam was God, so therefore was Eve. And to the power of the Holy Spirit, I release this now. I hope all you guys see what I see. I love y'all. God bless and bye-bye.